Today we will be making the classic puff stitch. The free pattern is linked in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, you can get the paid version. We're going to start out with a slip knot, so go ahead and wrap the yarn around your finger twice. Take the yarn that's in the back and bring it in front. The yarn that's now in the back, bring it up and over your finger. Insert your hook and pull on the working yarn to tighten it. From here we're going to make a chain of any even number. I'm going to go ahead and do 10. So chain as yarn over and pull up a loop. That's 1. This is 2 and 3. And I'll meet you back when I have 10 chains. You're going to go ahead and skip the first chain and go into the second chain with a single crochet. So single crochet is insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. And repeat that in the remaining chains of the row. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. I just finished my last single crochet. We're going to chain up 2 and turn our work. And we're going to work our first puff stitch into the very first stitch of the row. So a puff stitch is completed by making a series of incomplete half double crochets and then joining them together. So begin as if you're doing a half double crochet by yarning over. Insert your hook into your stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And you're going to pull it up a little bit taller than normal. That really gives the puff more volume. And it also makes it easier to bring your hook along, as a lot of loops are going to end up on your hook. So we're going to do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook. You may have to use your finger here to maneuver the loops that are already on your hook to make sure they don't fall or get all messed up. Now you're going to yarn over again and pull up a tall loop. You want to repeat this a minimum of 4 times in total. The more times you do it, the more puffy your stitch will be. And I think the puffier the stitch, the better it looks. Again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a tall loop. So that was our 3rd time doing it. I'm going to go ahead and try to do it 2 more times. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and 1 more time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up that loop. So right now I have 11 loops on my hook. From here, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 11 loops. And then you're going to chain 1. And that completes your puff stitch. There are many variations on how to continue on in the puff stitch, so I'm just going to show you what I feel like is the main one. So after you pulled through all the loops and chained 1, you're going to do 1 additional chain. You're going to skip the next stitch and repeat the puff stitch in the following stitch beside it. So let's go ahead and finish this row out with puff stitches. So I'm going to do it with you 1 more time. Again, we're skipping this stitch and working into the stitch beside it. We're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a tall loop, and again yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a tall loop, yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a tall loop, yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a tall loop. I'm pretty sure you got it now. And 1 final time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a tall loop. 11 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 11, chain 1 to finish the puff. And then to make another puff, you chain 1 again, skip the next stitch and go into the next stitch and make another puff stitch. So I just completed my last puff stitch of the row. I'm going to go ahead, chain up 1 and turn my work. I'm going to insert 1 single crochet on top of every puff stitch and into every chain stitch. So that's a chain stitch. This is the top of the puff stitch, so going in with a single crochet there, And here's a chain stitch with a single crochet. And then we're going to do that all the way down. Okay, I just have 2 more single crochet left to do. 1, and into the very last stitch, that's 2. And then we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. And into the first stitch, we're basically going to repeat what we did in the puff stitch below. So we're going to go in with a puff stitch, and then chain 1. And same exact thing, you're going to skip that stitch and go into the stitch beside it with another puff stitch. And you can see they nicely stack on top of each other. And this is the front side. You can see they puff out and protrude upward. So I just finished another row of puff stitches. I always like to finish with the single crochet border. I feel like it gives it a cleaner finish. So I'm just going to chain 1, turn my work, and just insert 1 single crochet into every puff stitch and every chain stitch. And there you have it, the beautiful and classic puff stitch. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.